Hello everyone. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel, Get Crafty with Sally. My name is Sally Poole and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Albany, Oregon. Welcome. Today is Monday, July 22nd. And I will be showing you how I made this cute card. I am a lover of koi, so I am just really loving this paper. It is actually part of the Charming Duck Pond set. The paper is called Lily Pond Lane, and it is mainly duck images. I'm not going to show you all the paper. You can go online and look at that if you want. This is the piece of paper that I cut the koi from, and these are 6x6 sheets. So the bummer about this, in my opinion, is there's only 4 large koi that you can fussy cut, so I'm wishing this was 12x12 paper. And there's only 2 of them that are curved. So there's lots of little ones you can use though. So this bundle, there is, of course, the stamps and the dies. They can be found on page 45 in the annual catalog. You can see all of the cute little sample cards that Stampin' Up! Has made. So this actually comes in a suite called Lily Pond Lane, which comes with the stamps, the dies, some dots, and the designer series paper. I did not get the dots, and I wished I had. So remember, if you buy the stamp and the die together as a bundle, you do get 10% off. And we still are in bonus days until the end of this month. So with every $50 purchase, you do get a $5 coupon that you can use next month. So also, before I get to the card, let me announce I had a couple card drawings a month ago with the Sophisticated Sled pack bundle. And the winner of this card, I guess I could have taken it out of the sleeve. The winner of this card is, I don't know if it's Renee or Rena Hurst 4743. So if you will send me an email at dannydog75@hotmail.com with your mailing address, I will pop this card in the mail to you. I also had another one. I don't remember if it was a few days later or a week later, with the same stamp set, but I used the Season of Green and Gold, I think that's what it's called, Designer Series paper pack on this video. And the winner for this card is at Sherry Lynn 5. So also, if you'll send me an email at dannydog75@hotmail.com, I will get this in the mail to you as soon as I hear from you. So congratulations to both of you. And thanks for commenting on my videos. I will be giving one of these Charming, well, I guess it's not called Charming Duck Pond, Lily Pond Lane cards away. So if you just leave a comment below the video, your name will be entered into a drawing for the giveaway of one of these cards. So let's get on with making the card. This is what you're going to need to put this card together. You can either get a screenshot of these items, or as always, I do have a PDF, and there is a link to the PDF down below this video in the description box. That'll take you right to my blog where the PDF is stored. It's a pretty simple card. The hardest part of it for me was fussy cutting the koi. If you watch my videos, you know that I have mentioned several times I'm not the greatest fussy cutter, and I'm really not a big fan of it. So let's get to putting this together. I've already cut out my little circles and stamped my sentiment in hopes that we could save some time. I'm going to set this right here, and maybe you can see it as we go along. So let's take I'm going to take my measurement Post-it note stickers off, and I'm going to, this is scored at 4 1/4, and then you'll want to give it a good burnish, make that fold really crisp. So first I'm going to take my designer series paper and adhere it to the white piece behind it. You can either use glue. I'm going to use a tape roller. Normally with these bigger pieces, I can usually get them pretty squared up and don't need the extra time that the glue gives. Although, I'm having a hard time seeing the white layer against the grid paper, so hopefully I can get that pretty straight. So next we can take our excuse me, basic white paper, and we'll adhere it to the pretty and pink card base. I'm sure that drives people crazy how long it takes me to line stuff up, but that is just me. So these, excuse me again, gosh, I will show you what I've cut these out with. I'm losing my voice. For these two circles, I used the Stylish Shapes dies, and I used the 3rd and 4th largest. And I also, since this pretty peacock piece fits inside of this scalloped piece, you'll use excuse me, this die again to cut the inside of the scalloped piece out. Excuse me, gosh. So you'll use it to cut the pretty peacock piece, and you'll use it to cut the inside out of the basic white piece. This I used the Layering Circles Framelits dies, which is an old retired set. And I have used this scalloped die. I believe it's the 2nd largest. And I will put measurements of these on the PDF. So that's what this was cut out with. You don't have to use circles. You don't have to use this exact layout. You don't have to cut this out. You could leave the white center in there and just layer this up. I didn't want the card to get too thick because I knew I was going to pop the koi up on dimensionals. Another thing I thought of course, after I had already made these, you might try these dies from the Hummingbird set, Thoughtful Expressions. These would be good for layering, and then the fish would fit nicely on there. And you could probably also use these. I think that would work. So I might try some of these and make some more cards. That might be fun. So let's get, I also did, and I don't usually do this on my videos, I included a piece for the inside of the card. This is basic white in 4 inches by 5 1/4. So let's put that on the inside of our card real quick. It's not necessarily something you have to write on, since the card base is already a light color and you could write on it just fine. I like the look of the extra layer in here, and I also like the sturdiness that it gives the card. So there's that. So now I'm going to grab my chair. The barking dog has laid down by my feet and hopefully will sleep the rest of the time. And grab a piece of scrap paper. Grab my glue. And I will put glue around this scalloped circle. And I will have to stand up to get this straight. So you want to make sure you've got your card opening the right way. I'm going to lay this where I think the center is. You can look here and see if you're getting it about the same distance. Same here. Normally, if I don't make these even, I would like to have it a little bit higher than lower, would be my preference. So there's that piece. Next, we can put some glue on our pretty peacock piece. And we'll lay that down in the center. Give that a good press. And then let's put some glue on our sentiment piece. Try to get this straight, centered and straight. And then I've already put dimensionals on the back of the koi. So let's take all of the little covers off. And then we will place our cute little koi on the card front. And I realized that this designer series paper piece that I chose for the background is pretty busy, really. And the colors are the same as the colors in the fish, but I didn't care. I thought it looked okay anyway. So now I'm going to add some of the 2024-2026 in color shimmer gems. And it has Pretty in Pink in this pack. So those other dots that I showed you would have been great for this card. So I will probably have to order some of them. So I'm going to put one large one there, a small one there, and a small one down here. That's not my normal triangular pattern, but I think it works. So that is our card. So it actually is a relatively simple card. Let me show you a couple of the other ones I've done. So this one is with a different piece of designer series paper, and it's a little more bold and crazy than the other one. So I think it helps that this Pretty Peacock scalloped layer is behind there. It helps get the koi away from the designer series paper pattern. And I also made sure not to use the same color as the koi and this layer here, because I don't want that color laying on the same color. And that one I used Pretty in Pink, and I'm thinking of something else, so I can't think of it. Pretty Peacock. This one is kind of the same card. It does have a different fish on it. And I used the, oh gosh, what's it called? Peach Pie? So again, I reversed the color of the koi and the color that I put on the card. This one, if you're not too thrilled about the koi being that close to the designer series paper, you could just use a smaller piece of the DSP. This one I have embossed with the So Swirly embossing folder, which is one of those newer big ones. And I thought it kind of looked like water. So this card layout design keeps the koi away from the designer series paper pattern, so it shows up better and you can see it a lot better. So like I said, I still like the ones that have the full piece of the crazy paper. So let me know what you think. Let me know which is your favorite one. The colors are great in these designer series papers. They are Balmy Blue, Granny Apple Green, Gray Granite, Peach Pie, and Pretty Peacock, and Pretty in Pink. Kind of, if somebody would have told me those colors and said we're making designer series papers out of them, I probably would have went, that's going to be interesting. But I think that they actually do go together well. So anyway, like I said, if you want to be entered for the card giveaway, leave a comment down below, or even if you don't, just leave a comment. I really appreciate those. If you're getting anything out of my videos, hit the like button, give me the thumbs up, share my videos with your friends and family, and if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would really appreciate it if you would do so. It helps my channel grow, and I will see you next time. Bye.